party started. JT, you're a singer, you're a rapper, dancer, actor, philanthropist, family man, and of course, football fan. How do you maintain such a high level of work while wearing so many different hats?
Well, that was a very kind introduction, first of all. I grew up playing sports, and I grew up, loving the arts. I feel like I learned from the right people and had the right idols and the right influence. You get to a place where you feel like, wow, I'm being asked by myself to play the Super Bowl halftime show, and that's like a pinch yourself moment.
You talk about a pinch yourself moment, and when you look at past halftime performances, I know I've heard you say you rank Prince up there near the tops. How meaningful is that for you, and might we see a tribute on Sunday?
It's incredibly meaningful. Growing up where I grew up in Memphis, you never imagined that you could ever see someone like Prince up close. To get to a certain place where you're like at a Golden Globes after party at the man's house. It's like this whimsical moment every time I was around him. He's the GOAT. So to be here in his hometown, it's really special.
With this being your third performance, you have more appearances than any other individual at halftime. So let's just say you run into, I don't know, Bono or Beyonce. Is that casually coming up in conversation?
No, not. Well, first of all, nobody can stunt on Beyonce, period.
This is true.
I might bring it up to Bono. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm hoping we crush it so hard I can come back for 4. To be honest, I feel like I'm at a place in my career where I'm so grateful for everything that's happening, and through different ups and downs, mostly ups, Yeah. Thank you. There's so much to do, and that still excites me, so I wouldn't bring it up to Beyonce. Maybe somebody else, but nobody. No, that's just like a rule of life. No one can stunt on Beyonce. That should be the 11th commandment, actually.
Facts.
Yeah.
So your album drops this week. You've been teasing songs on social media. You have an incredible song with Chris Stapleton, Say Something.
Thank you.
From one great to another, say something to Tom Brady. Because you mentioned in the press conference that you hang out with him to get the Brady sauce that we all want. We all want that sauce. So
we want to know what the ingredients are, right?
I knew I could coin a phrase.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be Brady's.
Let's start making these shirts. But what's the ingredients?
I thought, you have this feeling, and it's the same feeling you could have about, Kobe or Jordan or, Montana back in the day, where there's always a chance. And that's because of someone's will.
Yeah.
And so I think that's something he possesses that you just can't teach.
And you said you texted him before the AFC Championship
game
and said, I'm going to be at the Super Bowl, or you?
It was basically like, let's go, all capitals. and he texted me back, he was like, I have to join you in Minnesota. It was very gentlemanly, but still swagged out.
There's so much spectacle surrounding the halftime show. I mean, you look at what Lady Gaga did coming through the roof, and then Katy Perry on the Lion. I'm sure there's so many things that went through, so many wild things that went through your head. What didn't make it? What's not going to happen that you thought of?
I do not have a harness, and I do not have a large lion. I can tell you that. I feel like I have the best band in the world, to be honest, with the Tennessee Kids. We have so much fun playing together on stage, and it really starts with the music. But yeah, I got a couple of surprises.
Okay. All right.
No hints.
Yeah, no, you're better off figuring out what Belichick's first play is. And me telling you what I'm going to do.
Very covert, right?
You also mentioned in the press conference that if Belichick needed a wide receiver, if all the receivers went down...
we saw you stretching on
You said you know a little something about route running. I mean, what do you know about toe drag swag?
Yeah, man, I'm very adept at a back shoulder catch. So, but don't ask me to run after the catch. Yards after the catch was probably not going to be my strong suit.
Got you. Just possession receiver. That's all
you're going down. Yeah.
Just a short little slant. Wouldn't that be something to just be run a short slant in the Super Bowl and literally catch the ball and just go down and wait for somebody to touch you and be like, I made a play in the Super Bowl.
MVP, Justin Timberlake.
That'll never happen. So I'll settle for the halftime show.
Halftime is the biggest play in the world, and you got it.
That's right. Game pick. I mean, we know your relationship with Brady.
Yeah.
But
well,
it was your birthday.
and
you share
I'm
a birthday
a Packer
with.
fan too.
Well, right.
So I don't have a a team dog in the fight because I've been a Packer fan for so long, and Aaron's my boy too. So I want to see an exciting game, but I think everybody would agree that when you put the best coach-quarterback combo of all time in a Super Bowl, it's kind of hard to bet against that.
Yeah.
So Philadelphia, you still come to my show on tour. There's nothing against, like, Kobe's going to be mad that I didn't pick the Eagles, too. I'm going to have to hear about that now.
It's all right. Black Mamba, get over it.
He's all right.
He's all right.